All right, everybody, welcome. This is the 10U Bulls taking on the Nashville Warriors for SYTHL League play. Bulls coming off of a 1-3 weekend, last league weekend. In their blue jerseys here down close to us. Never been to this rink before, but different kind of place. You walk in right off the street and you are on the ice. It's kind of different, but it's pretty cool. Appreciate Nashville having us up here. Got Tyler Hallman with me. Tyler, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's good. Just quick trip up here in the rain. Saw a couple of one car spin out right in front of us. Luckily, nobody hit or injured in that one. So yeah, you're right. This rink is different for sure. Bulls come out today in their blue sweaters, white buckets, and a couple of new twigs.
Elijah's trying to lift the net to repeg it.
So Bulls still in third place in the division this season. Henry Arns over here talking smack. Hopefully they can put together a good weekend. The Warriors are in dead last, but every single time we see them, they A, are getting better, and B, their players have changed a couple of times. They continue to get better with the ones they have. So we'll see which Warriors team we get today. Last time they put on a good show and beat the Bulls.
Very physical.
Yeah, Hayes was actually watching it on the way up and mentioned a couple of times that just how physical the game was between both teams. Fair amount of penalties on both sides in that last game too. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that, and Bulls will try to stay out of the penalty box best they can. We are down a defenseman today. Remy Uptain, if you're watching, hope you get feeling better. Remy had to stay home, unfortunately, and he will definitely be missed as he's one of our four defensemen that has been absolute shutout. We're missing Coach Josh Uptain as well today. Unfortunately, he stayed at home with Remy, so.
Yeah, we miss you guys. Remy, hope you get to feeling better, buddy. For anybody watching, if you happen to have the YouTube app up and you want to drop us a line of chat, I should be able to see it. So, hey, I see you, Josh Uptain. Kind of got a new setup here and seems to be working a lot better, so I can see the chats much better than I could before. Of course, kind of shooting in a weird area today. You guys can see from the angle, I am on top of a short set of bleachers. There's a crow's nest right up there by that Nashville Spartan sign that I was going to try to climb into, and my lovely wife told me, absolutely not. You will not do that. You're not as young as you used to be. So here we are.
Scoreboard's going to be behind us at our back, so it'll be a little bit tough for us to catch the time for you, but we will try to keep you updated as much as possible. Good to have Coach Chris Arns back out on the bench after a scary accident he had right before the last tournament. So today we'll have Elijah Cole between the pipes. Henry Arns going to start at center. Easton Del Bosco and Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck trying his hand at defense again. Looks like Gus Federley and Caleb Duro flanking the sides. Nashville immediately takes the puck. Caleb Duro along the far wall. Continues to battle. Ethan Buck comes in to help out. Great pass by Henry over to Easton. Easton loses it, skating up the center. Caleb tries to send it out. Popped away, but Ethan Buck standing in front of the net. Knocks it back away. Good pass by Nashville. Nashville tries to center one off the post. Works over to Gus. Gus able to clear the zone. He's already called off icing, so Nashville will sprint down into the corner. Bulls with the line change. Graham Pugh comes out. Gus and Caleb both still in. Works over to Easton. Easton looks up. Sends it out into the neutral zone. Nashville pops it right back in. Hayes comes into the game. Pops one up to Gus. Hayes again sends another one up the boards to Gus. Gus and Caleb both still out there from the start of the game. We've got a delayed penalty here as soon as Bulls touch it. Parker Allen trying to touch the puck, so we get that penalty, and Graham comes in and touches it, but they still hadn't called it dead. Finally, Parker touches it one more time, and we're going to have a tripping on what looks like Hayes Hallman.
Hey there, Cindy Russell. I see you in the chat. Thanks for watching. So I heard from some Nashville parents, Tyler, that a bunch of their folks from out of state watch us when they're playing us. So.
Well, I apologize for the questionable commentary, but thank you for joining in. Henry Arns now to take the face-off. He's got Keegan Brennan to his right, Ethan Buck to his left, Easton Del Bosco back again on defense. Easton with a great pass up to Keegan. Keegan with a cross-ice pass cut off well by Nashville. He had the right idea, just couldn't get through all the white sweaters. Keegan pokes it away. Easton Del Bosco now brings it around his own goal. He's met by Nashville Warriors, so he sends it on out. Great job by Henry clearing the puck. Somebody touched it for Nashville, though, so icing has already been called off. Nashville player bringing it through the neutral zone. Easton Del Bosco pops it away, sends it right back in. Got the hand up, though, so we do have the icing on this one. Bulls will head back here into the defensive zone for this face-off. Hayes with 5 seconds left on his penalty. The Bulls have one man too many, and the refs haven't noticed it yet.
Okay, there we go.
Henry comes off, and then realizes they want Keegan. Keegan goes off, so Henry takes the face-off, wins it, flips it up, tries to get it out. Nashville able to keep it in. Oh, Henry with a heck of a play, slides in and knocks that one away with his skate. Ethan now sends one up the boards looking for Nate Key. Nate Key unable to corral it in. Henry steals it away, gets it back over to Nate. Nate now trying to skate it up. Popped away. Ethan back here in the near corner. Tries to pop it up the wall. Nashville just continuing to battle. Parker knocks that one off. Henry Arns now works it across his blue line into the neutral zone. Battling, but just squeezed against the wall the entire time. Henry still following the puck. Nashville has it. Hayes tries to backhand one in, gets tripped up. I'm sorry, Nate Key. Hayes back in the game, standing at the blue line. Henry Arns skates it up. Will Federley now sends it back around his own, or the Nashville net. Hayes tries to stab at one, pops it away, gets the initial takeaway. Now he follows it up, sends one back into the offensive zone. Everybody on sides. Will Federle puts it back into the offensive zone. Into the corner. Nashville chases. Hayes steps up, lifts a stick. Gives Will an opportunity to send it back up and in. Graham Pugh out there tries to lift a stick, just misses. Another stab at it from Parker. They get a shot off. Elijah there just sends it right by him. Graham Pugh now steals it behind his own goal, sends one up. Nice pass over to Caleb. Caleb falls as he catches the puck. Tab Baker there to back him up. Tab and Caleb now pushing it into the offensive zone. Graham Pugh now into the corner. Tab using that big body, pushing his man up against the wall. Hayes and Parker in on defense, both staying around the blue line. And Nashville sends the puck up into the neutral zone. Hayes there to intercept it. He's going to skate up. Bulls in the middle of a line change. He skates up, he takes a shot. Bounces off the goalie. Caleb Duro skated up trying to catch it. Tab's now going to skate off. Henry Arns back out. And nice save by Elijah Cole. He's just going to eat that one up. Give the Bulls a chance to regroup here.
Hey, Bobby Turley. See you commenting in the chat there. Appreciate you watching, man.
Henry Arns takes another face-off. Oh, Nashville tries a one-timer. Didn't land it. Just didn't quite catch it clean. Keegan Brennan now with a great pass over to Henry Arns. Henry skating towards the goal and just has to skate wide. Never could get a shot off. Henry takes a shot on that one. Bounces high and wide. Great pass there by Keegan Brennan.
Got a hook. Looks like we got a hook on Nashville, so that's going to be
Bulls power play.
A power play for your Bulls, yeah.
And what about that pass from Keegan Brennan? That was
great, right through the legs of a defender. Henry had it, almost had a breakout.
That's something that we have been wanting to see for a long time. It's just the passes and the open guys and the heads-up hockey, and Keegan doing a great job there. It's off the face-off. Henry sends it back towards Easton Del Bosco. Henry had dropped back into a defensive position as Easton skated up, so we're going to have icing. Henry first one into the corner. So currently out on the ice for the Bulls is Henry, Easton, Keegan. I believe that's Will Federle over on our left, and Ethan Buck.
Yeah, I apologize if the video's shaky.
Sends one over to Keegan. Keegan tries to center one. Easton now sends a pass up to Keegan. Keegan with a great pass over to Henry. Henry with a shot right off of it. Man, that looked like serious passing in hockey right there. Nashville now charging back through the neutral zone. Ethan in great position. He stabs at one. It pops up, and Elijah just sends it right back out to Henry. Great job there not to cover and keep the puck moving. Henry now working through the neutral zone. Brings it in, gets tripped up as he tries to take a shot, goes down hard into the wall. And we're going to have a penalty delayed here on Nashville.
Yeah, got him for a trip.
Great job there by Henry to not retaliate. You could tell he wanted to, and typically he probably would have, but great job there keeping us cool and drawing that penalty in. So 4 seconds left on the original penalty, and the Bulls now will head back on a 5-3 advantage here, at least for another 5 seconds.
Yeah, you saw Graham talk to Hayes there for a second. I think trying to set him up for one of those long blue line shots that Hayes likes to do.
Hayes popping the stick, but number one just works all the way around the defense and a shorthanded goal. Oh, wait, it was on the outside of the net. Wow. Thought we had a shorthanded goal there. Nate Key now working along the boards. Good job there by Graham Pugh to come in and help him out. Hayes steps up to do the same thing. Hayes trying to stick lift. They get a shot off. Elijah lost the back door. Great job there by the defense to catch up to it. Parker stabbing at it. Hayes finally gets it on his stick. Oh, come on, get it out of there, boys. You got tackled right there. Hayes looking for a penalty. Puck just moving all in front of our goal. Parker finally sends it back and around. Looking for Nate. Nate's going to be the first one there. Nate's going to try to send it up the wall. He tries a pass, but popped off by Nashville. Nashville able to keep it in somehow. Hayes tries to step up. Nashville working around, tries to center pass. Unable to connect. And now we got Gus Federley working along. He's got a wide open. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Will. Will sends a nice cross-ice pass over to Graham Pugh. Nashville back check quickly, though, and jumped in on that one, cut it off. Now they're charging hard into the defensive zone. They got a shot off the post, it looked like. Henry Arns now picks up the rebound. Henry working through center ice. He's got 2 men to beat and 1 on his tail. He takes a shot, and it's in! Up in the top right corner. Henry Arns from the left side of the ice puts one in the top right corner, right up over the glove hand of the Nashville goalie. And the Bulls capitalize on that power play. Nashville almost for the shorthanded goal. They had a couple of opportunities there, but the Bulls not giving up. Did a fantastic job of just continuing to battle. So Henry Arns, right off his goal, will come back out to the center position. He's got Caleb on his right and Tab Baker on his left. Easton Del Bosco and Ethan Buck back on defense, and we have an offsides.
Yeah, I think Caleb took a step over the line before Tab knocked it in.
So 3:22 left here in the first period. Bulls up 1-0. Face off back into the neutral zone. Goes over to Tab. Tab works it back up to Henry. Henry gets tripped as he comes into the offensive zone.
I'm not sure why that wasn't called. That
me either, but
clearly was.
Big time trip as he entered the zone. Henry bounces one off the boards, sends it up to Caleb. Caleb just sends it all the way in deep into the offensive zone. Bulls are going to take an opportunity to pull Henry off. Send Graham Pugh out. Puck works back to Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck skates in front of his own goal. Pops one over to Caleb. Caleb trying to find it at his feet. It's going to go back to Easton. Easton's going to take it behind his own net. He's got Ethan Buck running point in front of him. Sends a pass up to Tab. Tab pops it off his stick over to a Graham Pugh, who was sprinting in hard to the zone. Graham down in the corner.
We sure missed us some cheetah blood last week.
Well, I will attest to the fact that he ate his bacon cheeseburger last night, which is the dinner of champions right before a game. So saw him eat it. Easton Del Bosco now sends a pass over to Keegan Brennan. Keegan now sprints into the offensive zone. He's looking for the puck on his backhand, taken away right before he could get it there to send a pass over to Graham. Hayes now comes into the game. He sends a pass or a shot right along the ice over to Graham Pugh. Graham Pugh pops it in. And the Bulls up now 2-0 with 1:36 left in this game. Great job there moving the puck around. So Henry Arns back in at center. Nate Key at right wing. Will Federley at left. Parker Allen and Hayes Hallman back in at defense. Somebody lost a stick. Looks like one of the Warriors. They already picked it back up. Henry sends a pass up to Will. Popped away by Nashville. Puck just spitting around there in the neutral zone. Hayes finally lifts it up, hits Nate right in the back of the head, it looked like. Hayes again sends one up the wall looking for Nate. Nate is just covered up over there with all the white jerseys. Henry sends one up, and
icing.
We have an icing. So he's trying to find Will over there on that far side, pass just a little out of his reach.
And what great team play. There's some great passing going on here. We haven't seen a ton of this in the past couple of games.
No,
And,
it's looking back to what we saw in the leveling tournament.
Yeah, this is great to see, and boys seem like they're out there having fun, hustling.
That's right. Henry and Tab both close in on the puck. Tab continuing to battle for it along the wall, and we get an offsides.
Great job by Tab to use his body, seal that off, spin around, try to make a play, cause the offsides. And just a general hustle all over. There's blue jerseys flying everywhere.
So Henry Arns taking the puck again at center. Sends one back to Parker. Parker gets it on a stick. Sends one way cross ice over to Caleb, who goes down right there on the red line. Not staying on our feet so hot right now. Henry works through the center. Tries to take another shot from that far angle. Tab comes in, picks it up on his backhand, and puts one into the net with an assist from Henry Arns. So Tab Baker putting one in the goal.
Awesome, Tab.
Nice backhanded shot. If he'd have tried to pull that around to his forehand, he'd have never made it. But that backhand, able to flip it right up and over the glove of the goalie.
One thing I'll say about Tab, that kid never gives up on a play. He's always crashing the net, always trying to follow up for the loose change, and it's paid off.
It always pays off for him. Yep. So Ethan Buck now at defense gets the face-off, sends one. Great cross-ice pass from Easton Del Bosco back up to Grand Pugh. Grand Pugh now working into the zone, goes to his far right. Loses the puck along the boards. Nashville now trying to get it. Grand Pugh comes back around, take it again. Nashville able to send it up and tries to clear it out. Ethan Buck pops it in. Ethan, not used to playing defense, just let that puck slide right past the blue line. And Bulls will have an offsides.
Are we still just in the first period?
First period. 7.8 seconds left here. Off the face-off, it gets back to Ethan Buck. Ethan with a pass over to Easton Del Bosco. Ethan does a really good job at defense. Immediately getting that puck and sending it across ice to his other D-man. I've noticed he's done that multiple times, and it's working out really well for him. So the Bulls absolutely on fire this period.
Hey, Remy. Remy's on the chat. What's up, buddy? Hope you're feeling better.
Remy, take care of yourself, buddy. We miss you back here.
All right, we're going to get reset here, and we'll be back for the second period. And I, again, apologize if the video gets shaky. We're on a kind of a flimsy set of bleachers here, so. All right.
So Bulls flipping sides. Parker Allen, Hayes Hallman, and on defense, Caleb Duro, Henry Arns, and Will Federley. Henry Arns now skates it across. Enters the zone, popped away. He was looking for a pass. Parker catches it at the blue line, sends it up, but cut off well. Hayes in good position. Getting low and wide, sends him out to the outside. They take a shot. No good. Bulls trying to clear it out. Parker will step up along the boards, send us around his own goal. Gets it over to Caleb. Caleb along the far wall. Ends up on Henry's stick, and Henry's going to send it up and out. You got Will Federley, who enters his own first, takes a shot. Nobody there for the Bulls for the rebound, but that was a great pass by Henry to get it up to Will quickly. Hayes now skates up from the D position. He's going to bring it around his own goal. He centers one, tries to get Will Federley another one right there in front. And Will just unable to connect with that backhand. He connected, just wasn't enough on it. Hayes now back in position, pops it away at the boards, sends one over towards Henry. Warriors now take it behind their own net. Will Federley standing right there. Henry tries to knock it off. Now Caleb comes to steal it away in the corner. He's doing a good job of just holding his man there in the corner. Hayes has it along the far wall, dumps it back into the offensive zone a little deeper. Will chasing again. Oh, nice job clearing it out by Nashville. Nashville sent it up and out, ricocheted off the boards, and Hayes will be the first one there. He's going to skate it along the wall. As he's skating along the wall, though, he gets tangled up in a massive line change by both teams. Tab Baker now in, trying to grab the puck, and it's hard to tell who all's in. Looks like Nate Key just lost a stick in the corner. Graham Pugh out there. Ethan Buck and Parker Allen. So Nate goes into the corner, sends one around the backside of our own goal. Nate again trying to poke it out, gets over to Graham. Graham trying to work through a ton of sticks, just stabbing and poking at him. Tab sends one over, ricochets off the wall, and Graham will be the first one into the offensive zone with it. Oh, Graham goes down hard in the corner as he lost an edge. And Tab had just sent a pass to him. Now Nashville back through the offensive zone of the Bulls. They send one in, and Elijah with a glove save just snags that one out of the air, flashes a little leather. 8:59 left here in the second period. Bulls up 3-0. The effort these kids are showing right now is just something we haven't seen in a couple of months, and fun to watch.
Guess they needed that Christmas break.
They did. Needed a little time off, I think. It's showing. So Gus sends one over to Henry. Bounces off Henry's stick. Nashville steals it away. But Henry comes right back. He didn't give up on the play at all. Now he's charging ahead. He's got a Warrior on either side getting poked and prodded the entire way down. Finally gets tripped up. No way to get a shot off on that. Gus now comes in and helps him out. Steals one away. Sends one over to Henry. Henry sends one back to Easton. Easton trying to kick it off his skate. Get it back over to Ethan. Easton trying to stay. He's across the blue line, though, so now everybody's got to back check and get across. Henry finally gets across. The last Bull left, and he steals the puck as he crosses the blue line. Henry now working back in, just going to dump it into the corner. Give his team an opportunity to reset. Henry takes it along the far boards after Gus sent it back to him. Henry looking to center it to Gus, right off Gus's stick, gets over to Easton. Easton gets it on his forehand, still stabbing his Henry right there. And we have a tripping.
It's on number 8 from the Warriors, so we'll be on a power play again.
It looks like number 24.
Oh, 24, sorry.
Yeah. So number 24 for the Warriors with a tripping. And that was a heck of a Henry Arns putting on a show out there, just continuing to play until the whistle blows. Will sends a backhand right into the chest of one of the Warriors, and we get a shot off from Graham. It bounces off the goalie's chest. Warriors trying to clear it out. Ethan Buck gets it at the blue line. Ethan sends a pass over to Easton Del Bosco. Easton tries to send it right back. He just can't quite get it on his stick, and it crosses the blue line. Easton couldn't quite hold it. He sends one back into the offensive zone, but they're going to call an offsides.
That is not offsides.
I did not think that was offsides at all either.
Caleb may have been a step back, but I don't think so. It's hard to see the blue lines from where we are.
It is, but still looks pretty good to me. So 7:29 left in this period. 35 seconds left on the power play. Graham brings it into the zone. Popped away, but he regains control. Caleb and Hayes both giving chase along the boards. Hayes pops it out. Hayes doing a good job of lifting that stick in the corner until his defense can catch up. And Caleb Duro's got it. Tries to make a man miss right along the wall. But they get a kick off, and it gets deeper into the offensive zone for Nashville.
Yeah, so that was offsides. They
Yep.
had got caught in the offside sub.
So power play's over. Nashville back to full strength. It'll be Tab Baker at left wing, Nate Key at right, Henry Arns at center, Parker Allen and Hayes Hallman back in for the defense. Nashville wins the faceoff, sends it all the way back into the Bulls' offensive zone. Tab Baker goes down the corner, loses an edge. Everybody's losing their edge right here in this corner, so it must not be great edge. Henry, I think, had lost sight of Tab and charged hard through the blue line as Tab was charging hard to get back into the neutral zone.
I'll tell you one thing we were definitely missing last week, and that's Grant Pugh's ability to win faceoffs. That kid is killing it winning faceoffs, and that it hurts you when you don't get possession of the puck right away. So.
Oh yeah. That's something we don't really practice much either as a faceoff. Our centers just kind of learn on the fly. So puck going back and forth in the neutral zone. Nobody able to really gain control of it. Bulls doing a good job trying, but Nashville just not letting them have it. Hayes tries to pop that one up the wall. Nashville skating right through the middle of the defense. Try to get a shot off, but Elijah doing a great job sealing up that post. Continuing to get shots off. Elijah taking a...
That was nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Well,
starts pinballing around right there in the slot, and it's dangerous.
Well, it's hard to see what's going on down there, to be honest. There were just a bunch of blue sweaters, and you could tell Elijah was taking a lot of shots, but not sure how many of them made it to him and how many of them he stopped, but doing a fantastic job of keeping an eye on the puck while his players were screening the heck out of him. So Bulls trying to get a handle on the puck. Looks like Keegan Brennan. Oh, Keegan gets tripped up. Went on the backside of his skates, just lost his balance. Hit the ground hard. Graham Pugh now behind his own goal. He's got Keegan up ahead of him. Keegan tries to get it, sends a pass over to Gus. Puck ends up in the offensive zone, but Bulls do not have possession of it. Ends up right in front of the net, and Keegan standing there almost gets him one. Easton tries a shot. Not much on it. Graham now tries to center one for Gus. He's cut off by Nashville. Nashville charging the other way. Graham back checks and knocks it out. Ethan doing a good job of staying home too. And now Keegan's got an opportunity again. He's working across the neutral zone. He's got two Warriors right on his tail. He takes a shot up over the stick side of the Nashville goalie. Keegan Brennan goes down hard into the post as he makes that shot. But he makes the goal. So Bulls go up 4-0 with 4:45 left here in this second period.
Still a lot of hockey left to play, though.
A lot of hockey.
It wasn't last week, Cindy. It was last month. It was before Christmas. We said last week, but we meant last league weekend.
Oh, nice move there by Nashville. Caleb staying with them up until that quick turn. Gets back over to Hayes. Hayes there at center ice. Tries to get it over to Henry. Henry's going to reverse direction. Come back around along the wall. He's having to skate around with a guy at his feet. Hayes ends up poking that one back into the offensive zone. We'll have offsides for the Bulls. Not sure who all was offsides. I know Henry was. Maybe another player or two. Henry taking another face off. Sends that one along the boards back to Hayes. Hayes flips it right back up to Henry. Henry able to flip it into the offensive zone.
I think that's Caleb over there.
Oh, that is Caleb. Sure is. Sorry, Caleb. Nashville able to get it out. Parker Allen charging hard in. They get a shot off. Not sure if Elijah touched that one or not, but I saw the glove hand go up and it ricochet up over the top of the post, or over the top of the goal. Hayes now skating up. He's got Henry and Will Federley. He passes over to Henry. Henry with a shot and a goal. Nice cross-ice pass there. He had two guys over there skating hard between Will and Henry. Looked like it just bounced right over the stick of Will, and Henry got the shot off.
What a setup, though.
For the 5th goal of the day. Graham now taking the face off. Sends one back over towards, looks like Nate. Easton sends one back up along the wall over to Graham. Graham fighting and battling all the way in, and goalie's going to cover.
Great job by that goalie to look that one in.
Yep.
Those weird slow ones can sneak up on these younger goalies like that. So.
Well, that and you got 4 big bodies skating right at you full speed.
Right.
Graham wins another face-off. So back to Nate. Nate takes a shot as he falls to the ice. Just wide of the goal, though. And now Nashville coming in. Ethan trying to poke that one away. Easton staying right in his face. And a glove saved by Elijah Cole. He looked that one all the way in.
Hey, credit where credit's due. Easton pushed that guy outside and made him take a bad shot. So that's a combo effort there. Defense is on point right now.
Good things happen when you push them to the outside. That long shot gives your goalie plenty of time to react, and the Bulls doing a great job of pushing everybody to the outside. Off the face-off. Henry working it forward. He's got to get back on sides. Henry gets back on sides, takes the puck. Nashville now working it back in. Henry again takes it away, flips one up the wall. A lot of neutral zone battle here. And Nashville comes away with it. Brings it in. Oh my goodness, took a shot and it ran the rails of the goal and shot out. So no goal for Nashville. Keegan tries to center one just off the edge of his stick. He had the pass, and he knew exactly what he was doing with it, and great job there. Now the puck spits out in the neutral zone. Nashville ends up with it. Easton Del Bosco does a fantastic job of back checking. So does Ethan. But a good cross-ice pass by Nashville, and they put the first one in over on Elijah's glove side, up in the top right corner of the goal. So Nashville with the first point of the game with 2:05 left in the second period. Score 5-1 Bulls. Graham Pugh will take the face-off for the Bulls. Hayes and Parker back in on defense. Will Federley and Caleb Duro flanking the corners. Graham Pugh with it on his stick. Tries to work through the center. Knocked away by Nashville. Graham comes back around, takes it again. Graham with a shot. Nice little wrister, just frisbee towards the goal, but went wide. Another good shot there by Graham, right off of Will's stick. Parker steps up, tries to get it away. Hayes has it now at center ice.
I think we have an offsides over there.
Yep, looks like an offsides on Nashville. I tell you what, both these teams doing a great job of just battling in the zone. So, Justin, you mind if I, at the end of this period, I'm going to borrow your microphone?
Sure, yeah.
So we have a special guest here with us today. that we're going to interview here between the next periods. So great job there by Parker, hitting it out. Hayes has it now, working along the boards, covered up by white sweaters. Parker again sends it behind his own goal, looking for Caleb Duro. Caleb able to poke it up to Graham. Graham works through center ice, gets it over to Will. Nashville takes control of it. Parker again tries to send it up. Graham knocks it away. Nashville now charging into the offensive zone. Parker's the only one back in position. Graham skates back. Elijah tries to cover. Puck still loose. Goes back to Nashville's D-man who takes a shot. Hayes now catches up to it. He's going to skate up. He's got two guys in front of him. Getting tripped up the whole way and having to work around the ref. Nashville trying to go back. Hayes able to get it again. Tries to make one guy miss. Sends a shot in, up and over the goal. And we have the end of the second period. Score of 5-1. Bulls. So our special guest here is Brielle, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Brielle, who is Coach Chris's niece, who lives here in Nashville. She's a transplant from the north here in Nashville. So we have two transplants from the north, with Chris moving from Boston. And Brielle, where are you from?
Same town,
Boston.
south of Boston, yep.
Okay, so Chris wanted me to ask you about your pond hockey experience.
My pond hockey experience.
Yeah.
I did some skating on like Falls Pond in the reservoir in our town growing up, but I'm not a great skater, so.
So how do you think the Bulls are playing today? What do you think about your nephew?
I'm pretty impressed. He's doing really well. Yeah, skating fast, looks good.
I think he's trying to impress you today because he is put on a different show.
I think so too.
So how's Nashville treating you?
It's been really great. A lot of fun. Countless things to do, so we keep ourselves busy.
Any good place we should go eat while we're here this weekend?
Ooh, there's a lot. You got to get some hot chicken from Hattie B's. That's always our favorite.
All right. Well, we appreciate you joining in with us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
All right. Thank you so much. That was painless. Thank you guys.
So thanks again to Brielle for joining in with us. We start the second half with Henry Arns at center. And puck works quickly into the Bulls' defensive zone. Nashville trying to capitalize on the 1 point they scored there in the second.
The Beast pushed that guy off the puck, and we almost cleared it there.
Nashville now flips one up the boards. Bulls just kind of staying back, waiting to see what they're going to do. They keep trying to center it. Ethan Buck cut that one off. Henry Arns now steals it and sends it on through the neutral zone. He's going to flip it in. Avoids getting any icing as he was past the red line. Puck works back out. Easton Del Bosco tries to flip it back up, waiting for everybody to get back on sides. Henry has dropped back into the defensive position as Easton was up just a little bit. So Easton now challenges, gets that over to Tab. Tab able to clear it back out. Ethan will be the first one there in the corner, sends one up to Henry. Henry's got a guy right behind him. Henry now is going to work it behind his own goal, uses the wall, makes one guy miss. He's coming out. He's got Tab up on his left. He's got Caleb Duro on his right. Everybody waiting at the blue line, and Henry works it on in, works around one, works around two, gets a shot off, but the goalie doing a great job of standing tall. Henry went down pretty hard as he came across. Nashville able to clear the zone. Easton trying to put it back in, and we have an offsides on somebody. Grandview comes back in to take the face off. Nate Key and Gus Federley flanking either side. Parker Allen and Hayes back in on the defense. Parker will have to be the first one there, but Nashville charging hard behind him. He sends one back around. Looks for Gus. Gus on the right side. Hayes comes in to help Gus out. Pops one along the boards. Gets it up to Grandview. Grandview charging hard into the zone. Continues to charge around the back of the goal. Nashville able to clear it. Parker tried to wanted to keep that in. Just couldn't quite grab it before it slid out. Puck dancing around the blue line, and Parker now the only one back. He does a good job of just pushing his man out, just like the defense has been doing all day. Bulls starting to look a little bit on the gassed side. Nate Key works it through center ice, collides between two Nashville Warriors, who continues to pick up the puck, takes a long shot that kind of drifted towards the net, but the goalie did a good job of covering that one up. Nate Key just got smushed between the two Nashville players, and the Nashville players fell, and Nate just kept on going, took the puck, and got a shot off. So great job there by Nate, keeping his feet.
And a great shot, too. You know, those bouncers like that can sometimes sneak past a goalie, especially at this age.
It could have gone in. 9 times out of 10, it probably would have. So Easton now caught up in the scrum. Easton again flips that one up the boards. Puts it over to Keegan. Keegan takes a shot. Just wide. Easton and Ethan both back on defense. Ethan tried to pass it back to Easton, which is a smart move, but it was cut off by Nashville, and now they got a quick look, and Anderson from Nashville puts one off the post. Anderson still standing there a little bit mad. His shot went off the post, and I think he or number 23 got that one down. I'm not sure which one, but they stayed with it and able to put a backhand in on Elijah. He had a lot of traffic in front of him on that one, so
maybe that'll wake him up a little bit. Bulls looked a little flat-footed there.
Well, the whole team, just mentioned it, they're starting to look a little bit gassed, so hopefully they can catch their breath and give it everything they got for another 8 minutes and 40 seconds. A trip right off the face-off. Grandview goes down. They're not going to call it. So they come in, they take a shot up and over the goal. Caleb Duro comes in, steals it away. Caleb finding another level, flips it up the wall, tries to find Graham. Nashville able to send it back out. Hayes and Parker both in good position. Nice cross-ice pass by Nashville, but off the mark. Hayes will get there. He's about twice the size of this kid he's battling against. Ends up winning the battle, flips it up the boards. And one of their other bigger kids came in to help out. Parker with a nice pass over to Tab. Tab tries to bounce pass it over to Caleb. Right on his stick. Caleb walking in and gets a shot off, and it ricochets wide. Graham centers one, bouncing in front of the net. Lots of traffic in front of that goalie, and that puck is loose. Tab Baker backhands one back towards the center. Nashville, though, with a full head of steam, tries to work out. They work around Caleb. Hayes and Parker both in good position. I'm not sure which one of that knocked that shot down, but one of them knocked the shot down, and Hayes is now on the loose, coming back through the neutral zone. He's got Henry Arns waiting on him, and I believe it's going to be an offsides. I think Henry might have been a step ahead of him.
Hayes' shoulders just slumped. He just knew they had that.
Yeah, well, Henry had just come off the bench, and it was a good look, but that's all right. Next time. Henry Arns taking the face off. He's got Nate Key to his left, Keegan Brennan to his right. Easton and Ethan. Ethan again passes directly over to Easton. Easton passes it up to Nate. Nate passes it over to Gus. Gus takes a stab at a shot. A little bit of pushing right there in front of the goal, but So Henry Yarns takes another face-off. Nashville wins it. Brings it around their own goal. Up the wall. Easton Del Bosco cuts it off. Great pass there by Gus. I think that's Gus. Ethan now stealing it away. A lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone as all the Bulls are kind of staying right there. Ethan sends it back into the offensive zone. Nashville takes control of it. Easton tries to seal it in. Nashville able to work it out. Henry Yarns now back checking along with Ethan. They got a guy in the center. Skating into the slot, and Elijah Cole able to cover that one up. Nice save as they were coming at him hard. So 5:55 here left in the game. Score 5-2. Graham Pugh taking the face off. As Will Federley on his left, Keegan Brennan on his right. Keegan skating up, tries to snag that one in the neutral zone. Doing a great job of staying right there on his man, and offsides by the Bulls.
It looks like Gus or Will. Can't tell which one. Sorry, boys.
Now that is Will.
That's Will. Red laces. That's
Yep.
Will.
It's so helpful that they wear different color laces. But when you're this far away, sometimes it's hard to tell. We need to get them like fluorescent green and fluorescent pink or something. So Graham Pugh now works it through neutral zone. Right into the offensive zone, takes it in front of the goal, and oh man. Will was skating hard, tried a one-timer, and it just was not quite on the stick. Hayes able to kick that one away. Not sure how he kicked that one away, but now he's skating up the center. Sends one over to Will, who unfortunately passed was just a little ahead of him. They get a shot off. Elijah tries a glove save, but it ricochets off. Hayes works it up the boards, gets it over to Keegan. Hayes again lifts it up, sends it up and out. Keegan will come off. Caleb will come on. Henry Yarns back out there. Nashville takes a shot right off of Parker's shoulder. Parker in great position there. Henry Yarns now picks it up behind his own net. Sandwiched between two Nashville players who try a center shot, and Hayes with his backhand sends it over to Tab Baker. Tab now skating through the neutral zone. Poked away by Nashville. Hayes pokes it away again. Hayes coming up. He's got Henry blocking for him in the middle. Henry holds up, jumps into the defensive position. Hayes now sends it in deeper into the offensive zone and will come off for Easton Del Bosco. Oh, nice poke check there by Henry Yarns. Knocks it away. Parker goes into the corner. Sends it around to Caleb Duro. Yep. Caleb sends it up and out, and Tab Baker will be the first one there in the neutral zone to meet. Puck just kind of bouncing around. Ethan Buck back out. He's going to work it up. Ethan, a threat to score. Sends one all the way up, skates it up, and just wide of the goals is knocked away right as he takes a shot. Nashville now charging back through the neutral zone. Sends a pass across. Easton Del Bosco takes a stab at it. Just misses. Ethan now charging into the corner. Some help from Henry Yarns. Henry Yarns takes it away. He's got Nate Key right in front of him. Henry tries to work around one. Tripped up against the wall. Easton not giving up on this play. Continues to poke at it. They get a center pass off. And they get a shot just wide. Wide right. Ethan now skating up. Sends a great pass up to Nate. Nate pops it over to Caleb. Caleb working across the red line. Works it into the offensive zone, but I believe Nate was a step or two ahead of him. A lot of great quick passes today. Just the quick twitch game is it's a lot better this morning than we've seen.
How about Easton Del Bosco skating like he's a 6'3", 210-pound linebacker?
Oh, kids got a lot of heart for sure. Graham Pugh now skating through the defense. Keegan Brennan picks it up, pops one up, lifts up, and the goalie, with all that traffic in front of him, picked it up and put it right back down in front of him. Kind of surprised there that they let that puck go. But then again, they do need a lot to happen in the next 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Nashville here with an offsides, and they have pulled the goalie.
Oh, here we go. We got Cheetah Blood out there to take the face-off, and Hayes Hallman with that long bomb shot of his.
So we got an open net. We just need to get the face-off. Parker sends one up the boards. Keegan Brennan tries to get it. Got a wide open net. Graham Pugh sends a backhand towards it. Nashville cuts it off. Hayes now has it. Tries to dump it up the boards. Nashville charging up again. Hayes continuing to battle. Got a stick hold.
I think that was offsides.
I was about to say they better call offsides and not a tripping, because that player was holding Hayes' stick and fell right over the top of it. So another face-off. Henry Arns coming to take that. Sends it over to Tab. Tab looking for his second goal of the day. Wanted to send it all the way. A minute 47 seconds left here in this third period. We'll take another puck drop after the offsides. Hayes now stabs at it. Get a shot off, and Elijah covers it up. Henry Arns just goes in and knocks a guy over. And we got a bunch of pushing and shoving.
Henry didn't got a stab on his goalie, and
it wasn't bad at first, but it got bad quickly.
Putting them both in for a 5, he said.
Well, that's all right, because we only got a minute 36 left.
Yep. Oh, we're going to face off in the dot over here.
Everybody's headed to the dot closest to the goal. So we got Nate Key over to the left. Hayes Hallman back on defense. Graham Pugh, Caleb Duro, and Parker Allen all in. And Graham Pugh steals it away. He's got a wide open goal. He's just got to get some open ice to take a shot. And it's rolling towards the net, and we have another goal. I don't know who scored that.
Graham Pugh.
I'm going to give it to Graham because it was his hustle.
I think he was the last one to touch it, so they're all bopping him on the head like it was him anyway.
Well, it looked like Graham Pugh to me, and it was his hustle that caused it. So a minute 24 left, and the Bulls up 6-2. Hayes, Gus, Will, Keegan. Keegan takes the face-off, sends it up. Goalie back out for the Warriors. They're not going to try. They're not going to try the extra man on the ice anymore, I don't think. So it looks like we got an offsides.
Icing.
Icing. And Bulls will head back down here into the defensive zone. Keegan takes the face-off again. Hayes with it, sends it around to Will. To Gus. Got a backhand shot, and Elijah just looks it in. 56.1 left. Graham with another face-off. Hayes has it, sends it over to Caleb. Caleb tries to get it on his forehand, flips it up the wall. Knocked down by the ref, who was trying to get out of the way, just couldn't quite do it.
Ref mistimed his jump a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Gets back to Parker Allen. Parker takes it behind his own goal, sends it around. Caleb and Hayes there first, but Nashville pops it up and into the bench of the Bulls. 28.9 left. It's going to be Nate, Parker, Hayes, Henry, and Gus. Henry sends it back towards Hayes. Hayes flips it along the wall looking for Gus. Gus flips it on up to Henry. Henry backhands it out of the zone. Nashville picks it up off the backhand, though. Sends it back around. Parker and Hayes in good position. They send one towards the net. Hayes cuts it off. Hayes now skates it up. He's got Gus right behind him. Works around one, sends one in towards the goal. It's spinning. And we have time expired. So Bulls win the first game of the weekend. Score of 6-2. Fantastic showing, great teamwork. The passing looked incredible. The hustle, the effort just looked like a different team. That Christmas break did us well. So here's to the new year and
Happy
the new
New Year.
Bulls. And we'll see you guys back here at 5 p.m. as we take on Atlanta Mad Hatters. So Atlanta Mad Hatters always a tough opponent. We'll see how the Bulls come back and play. Thanks for joining in.